Yeah, alrighty. Meowdy Gamers. Welcome to Final Fantasy. What's good? How are you guys doing? I hope you all are having a good night or a good morning or whatever it is there. We are going to be going on an adventure that is very special to me. We are going to go play through my New Game Plus of Shadowbringers. I know it's kind of weird to start with a random expansion, but it's long past due time for me to visit it again, and I'm not sure if I want to do an entire full playthrough of Final Fantasy on YouTube or not, but I'm definitely probably going to do Heaven's Sword Forward. AR is just, it's an undertaking. I might do like a Spark Notes video of AR or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna be playing Shadowbringers, which is my absolute favorite expansion. To make this more authentic to when I actually played through it for the first time, I did go ahead and get my glamour plates in order. Shabam. We will be starting in this lovely outfit with my Byakuya blade, because it was a gift to me. Very pretty, very, very pretty red mage weapon. I love this thing. It reminds me of Okami. Like its ink, it reminds me of Okami. I love it a whole lot. But yeah, during Calusia, when we get told to change and look nicer in Calusia, we're gonna be wearing this was still the Byakuya blade. And then afterward, I remember for the end of the story and like the median part of the story, I was wearing this. And I had my Exarch weapon, which this is one of my favorite red mage weapons in this game. It's so good. It's beautiful. I'm also trying to think of which minion I had at the time, because I got Peepaw at the end of Shadowbringers. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll fully have Peepaw with us for this whole thing. I do know the minion that I had before that was Midgard. However, big however on that. Big however on that. I had played Omega before going into Shadowbringers, so as far as my Warrior of Light knew, the events of Omega had happened, so she no longer had her Midgard minion with her. And I don't remember what minion I had out. So we're just gonna leave Peepaw out, I think, for now. Unless I get a good idea on what it was before. So yeah. We will have Peepaw. Also, we will have my 2B boots, because Messi canonically wears boots, and this is the closest pair of boots to her canon boots that I would have liked. And it's a damn shame that you get them post Shadowbringers, but I'm gonna wear them anyway. So yeah, just a little bit of the prereqs going into this. Let's get into our starting, and let's get our New Game Plus going. Alrighty gamers, we are in Mordona, the start of where Shadowbringers starts, so let us commence. Miss Tataru. Good news, Miss Sayek. We've had a stroke of luck in our search for that beacon. Apparently, our colleagues have stumbled across the hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. A path I doubt we'd ever have found had the Ironworks and the Suns not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking other rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. Exactly. So I was thinking we should go and lend a hand. The sooner we find this beacon, the sooner you can travel to wherever it is this mysterious voice is coming from. and the sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to wake them up, and before the Empire comes calling again, meaning we have no time to lose. There's a boat in North Silvertier waiting to ferry people to the site, so let's be on our way. Just a fair warning, by the way, guys, as we do cutscenes through this little series, I suppose we shall call it, I'm not going to be speaking a whole ton during the cutscenes, if at all. I would like you guys to enjoy the cutscenes for what they are. The story is beautiful, and I want the story to be as such, I guess, yeah. I want you guys to experience the story without my voice impeding on it, you know what I mean? So yeah, when we watch cutscenes, we will watch cutscenes together. Heading to the survey site, madam. It's on the eastern shore of the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by boat. Yeah, thank you, sir. Miss Tataru?
Look how many people there are! Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Biggs! Wedge!
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse call it the chief of some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Oh, safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
It's a day for faelions.
My realm with my own.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Spirited accounts always comes a welcome.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Your time has not yet come.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night? Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, you, he'd reply. Yeah. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it.
got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then. Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you'd best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Dizzying heights it rises, the gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light, the pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
God, that's such a powerful opening. I get chills every time I watch this cutscene. Oh. God, I love this expansion. Also, let me know in the comments down below if we want me to disappear during cutscenes, since I'm not talking. I can definitely go poof. That way we could just fully have the cutscene on the screen. But yeah, let me know about that. Please and thank you. Mwah. Let us be off.
Halt!
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions. From where do you hail? Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists.
Well, you know, you're not wrong, because Messi's actually from Ishgard, but...
Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin, but instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass. That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
Everything all right, Captain?
That's a Miko mouth.
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more.
That's a Miko mouth.
But I see you've met my guest. I will escort her to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
Damn, Charles. You're short.
Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons. I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you are still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
I'm not gonna lie, you kind of stole me at a really, really inopportune time. Like, things are kinda a little bit of a mess back home.
An inkling, yes. I can only beg your forgiveness. Matters here forced my hand, but all shall be explained in due course, I promise you. Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. Though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
The Crystarium's so cool looking. I love this place. And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. I can't do Charles's voice very well. I apologize. I will do my best, though. Now, a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you first to gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. As you can see, this pass will take you directly to the Aetherite, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back to your etheric trail and find a connection in the source, believe it or not. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. After you've done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetherite and head out to the left to arrive in the crystalline mean. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman Catless, one of the people I should like you to meet. Another is Morin. To reach him and his Cabinet of Curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps, take an exit to the left, and simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Bragi, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetherite Plaza. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city, and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Yes. Thank you, Charles. Ah, very good. I concede. The layout of the Crystarium owes more to a historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars, and you will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim you share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. When you've finished making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard in the center of town. Until then. This man said, go attune to the Aetherites. Meowdy Gamers. That was the end of part 1 of my Revisiting Shadowbringers series. Like I gushed about a lot in the beginning of the video, Shadowbringers will always be near and dear to my heart. It's my favorite Final Fantasy expansion, like even over Endwalker. Let me know in the comments down below which expansion I should revisit when Shadowbringers is done. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a good night or a good morning or whatever it is there, and I will see you all next time. But for now,
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.